Hi, I'm Jed of My Studios. I'm one of the directors for My Studio. So I started shooting weddings with Maya like 2015. Since then, I've been shooting weddings and I think I improved a bit. I got promoted to being a director now. I do documentary films. That's one of my niche. I also do directing for corporate and fashion editorial shoots with chapters. And I'm also a father and a husband and a son to my mom. So I took up advertising arts in university, after which I went overseas to work in the cruise line industries as a photographer first, and then I worked my way up to being a photo lab manager. And then after, when I come back here in the Philippines, I started shooting video. So it's a very family centric time for me. I'm a very workaholic person. So when this lockdown happened, it slowed me down to a point that I was on a standstill and it was quiet. I got to think about how important it is to actually to know the reason why you're waking up every day. And that's when I knew that from all the work that I did, everything came from here to this point in my life with my family that, everything I've worked for probably prepared me for this thing, that I got stronger and my faith improved so much. I got closer to God and my family. Being in lockdown as an artist, it's really frustrating because I'm so used to having an outlet in the shoot for my creativity and my workflow and my process to execute them. So at the time, I got frustrated and there's no work, there's no income coming in. And then when I realized what's more important to me is my family, as I see them every day and I chat with my loved ones, then it hit me that I have these projects that's been in my hard drive forever. These are our family videos, our family photos. So I made the time to edit it, and evidently it was my son's birthday last March, a film for him, which I'm very proud of. It's a collage of our trips together. For me, I was in tears every time I watch it because it's a story about progression. You see my baby when he was just a small boy, and then as the shots and the age goes there, he develops, and you see the small mannerisms that he still has until from when he was a baby until now he's a toddler. Well, my style is, cinematic and immersive. These are two very vague words, I know. I always bank on this long takes, the slow motions, the backlight, the contrast in my lighting. Those are key elements to each of my shots and sequences. Why I say my style is immersive is because I'd like to think of my wedding films that I made, that it has this distinct element that brings the audience further in towards the story. So there are a couple of ways I do it. I do it with symbolism, and that's where my multiple exposures come in, because I love putting layers in my shots, in my sequences. Some of the sequences I did when I shoot a couple and they already have a son or a daughter, I tend to put that on top of each other to show generations, especially if there's a grandkid and then the parent and then the grandparent. Okay, the best scenes for me are the ones that has a long take. Copacabana movie when the main actor gets off from the taxi cab, goes into the line, and inside the club, inside more, and then enters the club, and then towards the dining room, and then off into the to the stage. So that's one example of long take. I also love how like these directors specifically, I follow Christopher Nolan's work. Wes Anderson, Denis Villeneuve, and Wong Kar-wai. It's not even my favorite directors. It's Harry Potter. Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. Yeah, that's my favorite movie. All of it. I mean, it's the best one. It will be Vimeo and YouTube. Yeah. In Music Bed, I get my songs in Music Bed through the editors. So if you're gonna put like tags or keywords, so my keywords would be from what I think it's gonna be a cinematic, ambient. Well, right now I've watched Space Force, so pretty much it's gonna be Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I'm gonna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? You can play fast and then we'll take it slow. Honestly, being a director, it's a privilege, you know. Me, I still find myself humbled every time that someone calls me direct or direct Jed or this is the director. So because, you know, I started from being a shooter, you know, I started photography and then I became a shooter for video, and then I became like a cam operator, and then I became a gaffer, and then I became a cinematographer, and then I became a director. So this is a very big deal. Someone says you're a director, don't let it get into your head, because there's so many people that's better than you, even with me, you know. And I always consider myself a very lucky person to have the confidence of people to be able to call me or look at me as someone that they can trust to deliver this kind of work. So keep grounded and stay humble. Don't let the title or the position get into your head. Focus on being unique and creative. As long as you do your best all the time, I'm sure it will turn out well. I'm looking forward to seeing how we go into the new normal phase. So let's hope that we get more weddings coming in, and then everyone can adjust accordingly and safely. And then we're praying that we beat this thing, we beat this pandemic, so everyone can go back to the way how it was before. And with this, we're gonna grow much better and tougher. So to all the couples that's gonna be booking with us in Mayad, and everyone who's thinking about having doubts getting married in this time and this situation, it's okay to have doubts. I mean, safety is priority, but at the end of the day, I suggest, you know, think about it, and it goes down to who do you marry, not where you're getting married, you know. At the end of the day, we're here for you. We can make sure to deliver our quality promise to you, and so we just need your confidence in us as well. So with everyone together, we can get through this, and hopefully, the sooner the better.